What's good, everybody, and welcome back to the channel for another episode of our MLB the Show 23 draft-only franchise, currently with the Charlotte Knights in AAA, trying to make the jump to the MLB by winning the championship down here, but not off to the greatest of starts. We're only 5th right now in this very big International East Division, despite being the 4th best AAA team in all of baseball. Just haven't gotten off to the best of starts. We are on a 4-game win streak, though. We were 5-7 to start. So right now we're facing the Durham Bulls, who are 1 spot ahead of us. And this is the game I want to hop in for the month of April. And so let's go ahead and get into this game. Going to be at home for the first time here in the 3rd season. That was kind of what I was looking for here in the 2nd episode of the season. Gonna be seeing a game from Juan Lima here. Just kind of status update on the team and why we're 9-7. I think it has been the pitching thus far. Most of our pitchers have not had a good start, but Juan Lima certainly has. So I want to see if he can continue that today. 0-1, that one low in the zone, grounded right over to Blake Boyer, who will get the out. Gotta love the stirrups look, man. It's certainly... Wow, that one was crushed right up the middle of the field. Cole Young will get the first hit of the afternoon here. Only able to get 1 out of it. Kind of went straight to Carl McIntyre out in center, but still really nice hit. 1 apiece through the first 2 pitches. Pitch number 3 coming up, and this one's hit well to right field. Touching down will be extra bases. Was hitting over 400 to start the year. That's going to continue here. But the throw from the outfield is on time, and we will tag out the man, Young. Trying to get home, maybe a little too greedy there. Nice play by Alden Evans. He plays right field for us when we face off against lefties. And the relay throw was on time as well. Sandoval with the quick reaction time. All 3 levels, great defense when we get the out. 12 pitches in the inning for Lima up to this point, trying to get this one to be his last. That one is hits well, but straight into the glove of Alberto Rincon. Leaping grab is made to end off the inning. A play so nice, you gotta see it twice. Nice job over at first base. 2 hits for the Bulls, but no runs scored in the first. McIntyre's seen 6 pitches now. 7th of the at-bat is just outside. So a leadoff walk for McIntyre. Putting on some pretty dangerous speed on the base pass. Allen Evans swinging at that first pitch. It will drop into right field. Throw towards third is nowhere near on time. Runners now in the corners. No outs yet for us. Rincon looking to bring across the first run of the ball game. Gets a pitch right over the middle, but he pops it up and will be called out instead. But Russell Mosqueda now with a chance to bring the run over himself. But let's take a minute here to look at this lineup and see how everybody's doing. Evans over 400, and then the next 3 guys after him over 300, with what, that's a total of 6 of our 9 batters are hitting over 300 right now. Yeah, our slow start is definitely not from the offense. This one is hits off the glove of the 3rd baseman there. Russell Mosqueda will get himself an RBI, and Alden Evans slides into 3rd. So run scores, Mosqueda with an RBI, and we still have just 1 out. Falling behind 1 and 2 here is Gill. He's going to swing at the fastball high. This one's hit deep into the outfield, but caught. This should easily be taggable here for Alden Evans, and it will be. So a sacrifice fly for Jason Gill extends our lead here. 1-0 is just outside the zone. Sandoval swings on it nonetheless and will ground out to second, ending the inning for us, but 2 runs across the board. I'll take that. Now at 2 apiece for Carson Williams. Batting at .230 this year. This one is hit straight over to Jason Gill. So a fly out to start the second for the Bulls. Lima's still looking for his first strikeout here. He can get it with this pitch, and he did go around, so Brock Jones retired here, and Lima gets credit with the strikeout. This one is going to drop inside into the outfield here. Junior Caminero going for 2 though, and for the second time, Alden Evans is out here throwing people out. I've been, putting him as DH because his fielding numbers aren't the best, but he's showing that he can be a positive impact on the field. Third pitch coming up. That one is left over the middle, and Boyer will make him pay just over the glove of first base to get himself a single here. 1 out. Benitez gets behind the count early here, hitting .255 to start the year. This pitch, low in the zone, is hit right to first. Almost a double play, but Boyer able to dive onto the bag. Lynch is awfully worried about Blake Boyer here, throwing it over quite a bit. And Carl McIntyre smashes this one deep to right, back, and caught at the wall. The leaping grab will get him out. Thought that one might have left the park, but instead McIntyre will be called out to end the second. Payoff pitch to lead off the third for Lima is in the zone and hit by Garcia, but Carl McIntyre showing off some range. Get into that one with ease. 2-2 pitch for Santana is gonna be in for a strikeout. Changeup inside. Santana not very pleased with that, but I think it was a beautiful pitch by Lima. One-0 pitch lifted. Nate Young will be retired here to end off the inning. Another scoreless one here for Lima. Full count for Alden Evans. Payoff pitch from Lynch will be in for a strike. That pitch was located perfectly by him. And he's going to retire Alden Evans here. It was a good battle between the two, but Lynch comes up on top. 1-2 hit by Rincon well into left field. Should be extra bases for him. The throw 2 seconds, or shall I say to the cutoff man, but Alberto Rincon very safely gets 2 on that one. He got a nice piece of that pitch. Hasn't been a good home run season for him, but he is getting extra bases on a regular basis. 2-1 pitch is left over the middle. Mosqueda is gonna lift this one to center though. Couldn't quite get enough of that one as much as he wanted. We'll have Rincon hold at second, so we'll have to be Jason Gill bringing across Rincon if we want to score in this inning. That one is struck well by Jason Gill over the glove of the shortstop. That's going to score Alberto Rincon and extend our lead to 3-0 with the RBI double. Gill continues a strong start to the year. There is 4th RBI. Is that his 4th RBI double or just his 4th RBI? I don't know how they... Oh no, it's his 4th double, I think is what it is. Sandoval has looked at a couple of pitches inside the zone here. This time he's going to swing at the slider inside, and it will be popped out to second. And so we'll settle for just the 1 run here in this inning. Lima left this one over the middle just a bit, but Cole Young will not make him pay as McIntyre ranges over for the snag. That one hit well by Manuel, but it will be caught by Jason Gill. Thought he was going to go 2 for 2 after already coming into the game hitting over 400. First pitch swinging there by Pavin Smith. Jason Gill getting a little bit of exercise in this inning, but 3 flyouts in the 4th for the Bulls. That pitch is swung on by Velasquez. Seen a lot of flyouts in this stage of the game. I think that's the 4th straight flyout. 0-2 for Boyer. He's been fouling some stuff off here, trying to keep this AB alive. This time he's going to hit it deep into the outfield. That one's going to find the gap. Touchdown out near the warning track. Smith with the throw in. But Boyer's going for 3, and he gets in safely. A triple, his first of the season. Not really elite speed from Boyer here, but he just got some hang time on that ball and hit it right in the gap, so it took a while for the Bulls to track it down. Left over the middle, Benitez gets it to drop inside. That's going to be a base hit that will bring home the 4th Charlotte run. We've now scored in 3 of the 4 innings. We're doing a nice job of stringing together hits on this squad. And that's really the strength of this team, is that contact. A lot of guys with good clutch ratings as well. This is the kind of the game that I expect from this team, honestly. Eldon Evans, that one drops just in front of the center fielder, so he's going to get his 2nd hit of the day, extend the inning, and puts Benitez in scoring position for Rincon here. Now up to bat. That's a miss by Lynch there. Rincon will get the base hits. We're going home, but the throw was made easily there. Not the best contact from Rincon, so going home, not like the worst decision, but kind of saw that one coming. This one lifted out to right. Eldon Evans showing the glove and bringing it in foul territory. First out of the 5th in the books. Lima had 1-2. The slider will get Caminero swinging, and so 5 scoreless innings now for Lima. He's had a good start to the year. He's continuing it into this game for sure. Continuing it. Said that really weird. That one hit well by Mosqueda, left over the middle, and Mosqueda is having himself a nice start to this day. I guess we're about midway through, so it's not really a start anymore, but his 4th double of the year cranks into the gap in the outfield there. Very nice looking swing from him, and he's lived up to the billing thus far through a couple of episodes. He's also going to end the day here for Lynch. Kevin Sandoval has not gotten involved on the offensive side of the game for us today. Let's see if he can do so here. Count even. Sorry, it runs full is what I'm trying to say here. Payoff pitch. What do we do with it? He will get on base with a walk. We've seen more walks than we have hits from Sandoval, which through the first couple of episodes of this season, which is not something I would have expected. Velasquez fouls off the first 2 pitches here. This one is going to go straight to first, looking for the double play, and they'll get it. Ending off the 5th for the squad. And not going to be able to get anything out of the leadoff double. But we do put ourselves up to 10 hits on the day. That pitch just past the glove of Boyer, so Miguel Garcia going to get himself a leadoff single here in the 6th inning. Lima with a couple of nice sliders here gets him ahead of Santana. And the changeup in for strike 3. That pitch has got Santana a couple of times in this matchup. Just past the glove of Mosqueda. That one's going to get through the infield. Gil corrals it. Throw ahead to Mosqueda. We'll hold the run at second, excuse me. That one's hit a ton by Cole Young, deep and off against the wall. Alden Evans corrals it, but that will be the first Durham run. Trying to get 2, and they will do that successfully. A 2-run double for Cole Young puts Durham back in this ball game. This one's a tapper. It's going to get through the infield. McIntyre is going to try to throw home to prevent the 3rd Durham run, but it will not be on time or accurate enough. So Durham exploding onto the scene here with now a 3-run 6th, and they might not be done yet. Lima's going to remain in the ball game here, though. Lima now behind 3-1 here. He is starting to fall apart here in the 6th. Pitch count into the 70s now. And he's going to walk Carson Williams. That one is going to tie this one up. Lima has fallen apart. I would have taken this guy out well before this point. And Durham will actually take the lead. I forgot they had 2 men on base. If this doesn't take Lima out, then our manager is terrible. Finally. Took him out probably 2 batters too late, honestly. Junior Caminero lifts this one over into foul territory. Mosqueda gloves it. And so we'll get that 3rd out finally. But, man, do not like the manager's decision there to keep Lima in, even though he was getting rocked all throughout the 6th. Benitez, that one drops just fair. Looked like that one might have hooked foul, but he'll keep it in the ballpark. And so a double for him. We've got a good chance now to tie this game up. We've got the top of our order now looking to bring him home. Ooh, that one was really close. 2-1 pitch. Left over the middle, but it's just grounded straight to second. McIntyre not off to the best start this year, and that's really been kind of the case in this game as well. Hasn't been able to pick up a hit. But even still, Durham's going to make a switch at pitcher. Not a bad decision to put a righty in it to face Alden Evans. He's going to lift this one, and we're going to waste the double. Top of our lineup could not get anything going for Benitez, and so we strand him on second, and Durham will retain their lead. 2-2 is a swing and a miss on the 2-seamer. Garcia must have been sitting on something else there. This one's gonna get through the infield. Benitez couldn't get there. It would have been pretty much impossible to get there. But Santana finds himself a single here. 1-2 is cranked through the infield. Don't know how he's getting that good of a piece of that pitch, but props to Nate Young. Wow, what a miss by Quintana. This one's going to score a Durham run, might even score 2. Probably is after McIntyre couldn't field it cleanly. And this team has fallen apart. A 2-run triple. We were up 4-0. And now in 2 innings, we've allowed 7 runs. We're stranding people on bases ourselves. We are not looking like a team that should be making the playoffs this year, early here in the 4th season. Full count for Roger Manuel. 1 for 3 so far today. This one to Rincon. We'll score the 8th run for Durham. They've doubled us up. I don't know what to say, man. We're blowing this game big time. Popped out if this one touches fair. Okay, it doesn't. Jason Gill runs it down. Payoff pitch for Rincon. Looking for hit number 3. Instead, he's going to strike out. Goodness, things are turning up all bulls right now. Mosqueda showing some nice patience here. Gets ahead 3-0. And he's going to draw himself a walk. It's on base for the 3rd time in this game. 2nd consecutive episode where he has been money. Just need kind of the guys around him to start bringing our guys across the plate, man. 1-1. That one is lifted to center. Play is going to be easily made, though. So, looks like our streak of leaving runners on base might be continuing here, unless Kevin Sandoval can crank a 2-run homer here. This would be the perfect time for Sandoval to get involved in today's action, and he's going to do that here. Getting himself a hit through the infield. Mosqueda will hold up at 3rd, though. All right. So now it's up to Leandro Velasquez. Hasn't done anything today, but this is the time to show up, baby. And we get it here on the 2-2 pitch. Man, can you imagine a 3-run homer right now? Oh my gosh, you're missing that pitch? It's right down the middle. It's a fastball. There's not even any break. And we strand 2 runners once more. This team has absolutely started selling this game. Neto lifts this to right. We'll get out of the 8th. Let's see if our offense wants to show up. Another ground out. Let's go. Super awesome. McIntyre hits it straight to 2nd. 3 consecutive ground outs in the 8th. At least we're not stranding people on base anymore. I don't know what to say, man. This team has shat the bed since the 5th inning. Nate Young lifts this to center, but it's caught by Carl McIntyre, so we're able to retire the Bulls quietly, but I have no confidence that this team is going to come out and have a 4-run rally. There's a couple, like, I'm confident Russell Mosqueda could come in the clutch. Maybe Alberto Rincon. But those 2 aren't enough. Nobody else is showing up right now. Diving play made at 2nd. Evans will beat the throw, though, so a leadoff single. The first step in this 4-run rally here, bottom of the 9th. Rincon fouls behind 0-2. Reaches on that low one, and he's going to ground it to a double play. Oh my gosh, dude. This team has just... The last 5 innings, they've been so freaking terrible. Now I can see why we started this season in a disappointing fashion. Now going to be, what is it, 10-8, I think? Or are we 10-8 right now? Can't remember what we are, but we're going to take the L today. And this game is just a good representation of what the season's been so far, and it's honestly disappointing. Got a 4-0 lead after 4 innings, and then just stopped playing the game, man. Batters couldn't come through at all for us. At, like, when there was no one on, sure, yeah, let's go all hit a single or a double, but as soon as someone was on base, just absolute nothing. Manager, I think, was terrible in the 6th. Lima should not have been in the game that late into the 6th. We gave up all our runs in 2 innings. We didn't score after the 4th. We just, time after time after time, were stranding people on base after the 4th inning, and it was a really frustrating game for me to watch, honestly, and I'm glad it's over because I was thinking about maybe recording 2 games for this month, but no, I'm not recording another game after that. There's a 0% chance I'll see it when I'm done simulating April. All right, so we would end up simulating through the month of April. We would end up taking this Durham Bulls series. We'd win 4-2 against them. Then here against Scranton, we would split it 3 apiece. And then Syracuse, we've already won this one 4-1 against them. So winning is starting to pick up a little bit. We were only 9-8 after that loss here. That was pretty bad, but now we're up to 19-13, which is a 3-way tie for first. So despite a very rough game, overall, I think we did pretty good. Edmundo Pinheiro was terrible in 4 innings at AA. John May not doing too well for us. He is coming off a disappointing player of the year as well. So it looks like he might be in 2 years running. Pedro Collado at AA had a really good year. Alden Evans, yeah, we know he was having a good year. Nice month for David Ryan, and Miguel Polanco was really good as well. This is a status update through about a month of baseball here. Let's see how everyone's doing. Mosqueda, 4 home runs, 307 average. Pringle, been really good as always. Alberto Rincon definitely has started to pick up his home runs. He is on a hot streak, hitting over 300. McIntyre, about where we left him. Sandoval not doing too well, which is surprising. He's usually killing it in simulation. And then Jason Gill, his numbers have gone down a lot here. Alden Evans have as well, but he's still in a really good spot. Juan Lima, starting to see a cold streak probably coming off of that loss there. Ezra Rodriguez went through 3 innings only, but it's looking really good in those 3 innings. Guy I want to check on here is AA pitcher Esteban Acevedo. He's doing really well. I want to maybe get a AA game in where we just focus on the pitching of him here, because he's a pitcher that I'm really excited about for the future. He just has really good velocity and break, and so I feel like he can be one of our better pitchers in the short term, and looks like he's having a really good year at the AA level. So we'll probably try to check up on him in May. I can also just give a little bit of a scouting update here. So far, we've really been finding mostly pitchers that we like, honestly. And so I think it's probably about time that we take a pitcher in the first round, unless there's a really good position player that we think is worth it. I'm still obviously going to be looking at position players, but so far, kind of just looks like it's maybe a year for the pitchers. There's a couple guys like Oswaldo Velasquez who have the potential to come in, high 60s, low 70s even. Orlando Pacheco, and then Diego de Jesus, maybe a little bit lower of a potential, but look at that overall range. I think he has a really good chance to come in, 70s with low A or high B potential. He's got himself a nice 4-pitch mix. So obviously need to continue scouting him, but he's probably my favorite guy that we've scouted so far. If I had to say so. Tompkins looks to be kind of solid here, but I don't know if I'd take him. So yeah, if the draft was today and we had the 4th pick and he was there, I'm probably picking Diego de Jesus here out of Venezuela. Yeah, that's just the quick update on the team. Tied for first place now. Starting to build up some momentum. Hopefully we can continue it into the month of May. And that's all I got for this episode. I will be back soon with another, and I will see you then.